what are the most effective kicks to use in self-defense. So first of all, we need to establish what is self-defense. It's not a mutually agreed upon fight, as most people seem to think. You know, it's not two people coming together to fight each other. So self-defense is basically getting away from a situation of danger or even avoiding it altogether unharmed. You know, getting home safe is the most important thing. And of course, we always say the first thing to do is to leave the situation and not be there. You know, escape is the first thing. But today's video, as I said, is going to be talking about which kicks we can use in a self-defense scenario. So the first kick obviously will be a spinning hook kick. No, of course not. Every kick we do in self-defense should be low. You know, everything below the belt is our target when we're kicking, for the most part. Hands are for up the top, legs are for down the bottom, kicks are for low. Okay, so anything where you are going to be putting yourself in a dangerous position, like the kind of sporty version of kicks, you know, these hook kicks are out of the question for the most part, especially the spinning kicks and stuff like that, because you're putting yourself in danger when you're doing that kind of thing. And also we have to kind of consider what we're going to be wearing outside in a self-defense situation. We're not going to be wearing flexible clothing potentially, and we're probably not going to be warmed up either. So we need to be kicking in a way that is going to allow us to kick without a warm-up. Now the first one is one of the most basic and one of my favourite really is a maigeri, a front kick. Okay, it requires very little warm-up, very little mobility, and it's a straight front kick to the, we can go to the sort of lower abdomen, or we can even come down the body to the legs and to the knees. A kick straight into the body is quite effective at stopping someone coming forwards. So if you've got a bit of distance, first of all, a straight maigeri into the body, or as I said, lower down the body is a great choice. So the next kick that I like is what they call an oblique kick. So we're turning the foot inside this way. So if I borrow that for this one. So from this position here, we're in close range again, and it's coming from here to the joints of the leg. We can lift that leg up here and drive that into the outside of his thigh, and from the other side we can go to the inside as well and drive that through. We can also go into the shin and drag that down, this kind of thing, coming down onto the instep of his foot there. Another one, kingeri. So kicking up into the groin is a lovely one. It's quick, it's effective, it's very difficult to defend against. So as the attacker approaches, it's just a straight kick to the groin, and then we can follow up there, or we can exit the situation. The next one would be like a gedan kikomi, okay, like a stamping side kick, similar to the oblique kick we just used there. I can be coming around the outside and taking the knee from this side, or the thigh. Maoshigeri, roundhouse kick. Again, I would only keep this low, into the leg, yeah, outside leg or inside leg. Most people in outside of martial arts are not going to have conditioned legs, so a swift, hard, low roundhouse kick is going to take them out pretty easy. So as long as we've got that distance to start with, or we create some distance, you know, we make some distance and we can throw that kick from there. And finally, last one, I'm going to use a knee strike. So we're clenching here, we're in close range, maybe he's got hold of me or something, I can just drive those knees into the body or into his thighs and stuff. So I can go into his legs, into his body, and I can come up to his head if I can reach that high as well. So, as I said at the start of the video, keep the kicks low. Yeah? Hands are for up, and legs are for low work. Okay, we don't want to put ourselves in danger of maybe losing balance, mistiming a kick, and putting ourselves in a bad position. But also, the most important thing is just to get out, not be there. So before these kicks even happen, we've got to try and get away. This is a last resort. So again, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel to see weekly content of karate and martial arts and training ideas. Give them that a follow as well. And I'll see you in the next one.